Hey there, my name is Sage and you're watching D&D Daily. Today I wanted to talk about a thought rolling around in my head, and that thought is balancing the game. Now I think balancing the game is a pretty interesting topic because we have people on all sides saying this is overpowered, so on and so forth. Don't give your party that item because it's overpowered or underpowered even. And so I've been, thinking about it a little bit, and I think Here's my hot take, my thesis statement to begin. The issue isn't how powerful the PCs are relative to the DM. The issue is how powerful the PCs are relative to each other, with some exceptions. So I've been hesitant to let my party become powerful, and I had to ask myself, why? I'm God in this world. I can throw anything I want at them. I can match the power level as needed. And that works up to a point. But there becomes an issue when you have one party member who is significantly lower powered than the others. Because now if I throw a big beastie at them, one person can take those hits all day and do a lot of damage back, but then the other player, if they get hit once, they're out. That's where balancing becomes a bigger issue. And so as a DM balancing my game, my thought process in that case should be, okay, I either need to scale down the more powerful character, which is, harder to do later, or scale up my weaker player. Now if I do that, then I get to scale up my combats, and you should. You want to keep the combats intense and impactful and still give them the fear of God, you still want that, and you can do that whenever. It doesn't matter. You can have 12 level 20 players, you're God. Throw something at them that will terrify them. It is 100% doable. You're not limited. So that's kind of my hot take. The exception I alluded to earlier was when you have a character that's design, their fundamental design, makes combat skewed. A good example of this is the Twilight Cleric, specifically their channeled divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. So here's the issue it presents as a DM. If they use Twilight Sanctuary, then they're going to get a ton of hit points every turn, their whole party. And now, if I want that to be an impactful fight, I have to build a combat that's going to chew through those hit points. So I'm going to increase my damage a lot. But what if they don't cast it? What if they fail a saving throw at the beginning of combat? Now, they don't have the ability, and I need to think about, okay, now if I have that damage that I needed to get through Twilight Sanctuary, now it's going to chew through their health super quick, and it's going to be an unbalanced encounter. And it's almost like it forces the DM to have two different combats prepared because there's one character there who can do one ability. It's really stupid. It's just bad design, frankly. And so those types of characters you want to nip in the bud beforehand. You do something to take care of those abilities before they begin playing the character. However, easier said than done in a lot of cases, and, there's cases, it's kind of like a live and learn type thing, because this isn't the only case of that imbalancing game design. So it's kind of like one of those things you might just have to deal with and figure it out, and maybe you do design two different combats to combat this issue. I think overall my balancing philosophy, though, is focus on the PC's balancing levels relative to each other, as opposed to my combat difficulties. Those are easy. Alright, that's my thought of the day. Let me know what you think about that thought in the comments down below. We are D&D Daily. We release new D&D content every single day, so if that's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow.